So welcome back here on my beautiful Indian in Seattle, where we last left off. But today we're going to be doing something a little bit special in my opinion, because no other game has this stuff. I kind of say that a lot now. I need to stop saying everything's so special, but I try to do something special every time, so we're not just doing, like, you know, nothing. Unless I just don't really know what's happening in the game, in which case we sometimes just do nothing. Or just bash our forks into curbs like this. Sometimes we do that too. I gotta say, the customization on the bikes and stuff in this game is actually really good too. As well as, you know, everything else to do with the bikes in this game is pretty good as far as arcade racing goes. But enough of Seattle. Let's get out of Seattle here. Let's skedaddle from Seattle. We gotta earn some money so we can get ourselves a hypercar over at the street racing headquarters, which is the final discipline that we unlocked along with the Grand Prix cars that we checked out last time. Or not checked out, we didn't really check them out, but we looked at it. The Red Bull car and the Proto car. But today, we're going to do the last two, I believe, of the Live Xtrem series races, where we transform, do all kinds of different racing. I love these races. I saved them just to do them with you guys here. So here we are. In the Live Xtrem Episode 3. We also have Episode 4 unlocked, thanks to reaching star status. Oh, that sounded nasty. It sounded like my engine was angry at someone.
It's time for some of those California dreams to come true, as proven racers and ambitious newcomers battle it out in the third stop of the Live Xtrem series. It's non-stop action like you've never seen it before.
I'm ready to battle it out, Chief. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Xtrem. The Live Xtrem series. Or wouldn't that X be like Xena? Xtrem.
Do you like speed?
The Xtrem series.
Do you want to see
God.
jet sprint boats zipping their way through twisty passages?
Oh.
We've got that too.
I
Do
should
you
not
like
have took that
supercars
jump.
on the streets of Los Angeles? Have we got something for you?
We just couldn't decide what we wanted to race today, so we're racing it all. I might have chosen the wrong side. Ugh. The wrong side of the law, boy. You better... Oh, Jesus. You better watch out.
There's a decisive move. They're going for it.
I feel like I rubbed that guy off into the wall, but I also kind of feel like he did it to himself. Oh, I love the powerboat racing, man. The tight quarters in the boat racing makes boat racing fun. Boat racing in Grand Theft Auto and the powerboat racing, sometimes it's a little boring because you're just kind of full out on the ocean. There's no real technical aspects
Time
to
for
it.
some pure speed there.
It's all just
And those
about how
cruise ship
fast your
passengers
boat
are
is.
getting quite the view.
I hope they paid for a ticket. Was it included in their cruise? That would be a sweet cruise. Go watch like some racing and stuff, chill on a cruise boat. Is there a race cruise? Is there a cruise for car guys? If there isn't, you guys know what to do. Let's start a business. Just give me 10% of the profits for the idea.
Let's see what they have ready for us next.
I did not expect to get thrown into first person for the motocross, but I'm about it. I like it. It feels authentic. I feel like I'm on the Red Bull bike. I'm not sure though. Or maybe this is my bike. I guess it would be my bike. Oh. Because we used my boat for the first boat, but maybe that was just coincidence. I should probably check because I'm gonna wonder.
Are you
Oh my
kidding me?
goodness.
From a boat to a roof and from a roof to the ground. Now there's a leap of faith for you.
That's a little insane. But that's what I love about these races, and I wish they did more of them, to be honest. Is this my bike? I
And
think
now
it is.
over the river and onto a port full of containers. Those guys have no fear.
This guy is really just commentating exactly what you see. Is he gonna commentate on this too? Off the container and into the turn. Out of the turn and under a pipe. Oh God. Almost off the road and back on the course. Where's the rest of the racers? I don't know. Oh boy. Out of the shipping yard and onto this thing. Just kidding, we're still in the shipping yard.
The home stretch of this section.
Backflips are cool. Backflips are too easy. I need to go for front flips, but that's how you lose races right there. Front flips lose races. But they're so cool. They just defy everything. Oh boy. Okay, I wasn't sure if I wanted to hop onto this road or not, but I clearly do. I forget. Oh, right. Touring car. Oh, well, I'm gone. See you guys later. Oh my god, this car is insanely fast.
Every day you get to see these kind of cars going full throttle along the LA River.
If I went in the ocean there, I would have just messed up so much stuff.
To tell us who, according to
the
you,
river. Did I say
the
ocean?
driver of drivers in this year's Live Extreme Series.
I am. Because my Miata is insane. I would not be surprised if they nerf the speed of this Miata, especially coming up to their PvP release at the very least, because this thing is insanely fast. I mean, there's probably other touring cars that are just as fast, so maybe it's not overpowered, but at least for the lower priced vehicles, this thing seems insanely fast. Ooh. I got a little dicey on that bright yellow building. Don't know how you could run into that thing, see it from a mile away. But this should be how we finish off the race. I haven't seen an opponent in a long time here. They're not my enemies. We're all friends, sportsmanship and all that. Man, this thing is just fun to drive. Fun to drive. You felt
it's the last stretch of this race, a very technical section where drivers must keep their focus.
I wasn't talking, so it's fine. I feel like the people who complained a lot about the way the cars feel like bricks and stuff in this game just never played it enough to modify their vehicle and unlock the faster, more agile race vehicles, like the vehicles that are designed to race, not the street cars that were designed for, the street. Funny enough, I know it's weird how names work like that, right? But they do. But you know what? People just love to hate. I think that's the problem. It's just people will always find some reason to hate something instead of just enjoying it for what it is. An arcade racer with a massive map that is incredibly fun.
From sunny California, this was the third race in the Live Extreme Series.
That seemed laggy.
We're mid-season, and plenty of racers are making a case for why they should be crowned head of the series. So keep following us and your favorite drivers. We'll see you at race number 4.
Is that the final race? That's my question. I hope so. Ooh, 22 grand. That is not bad. The race is decently long, but that's a good amount of money. I will take it. Got lots of upgrades to do to vehicles. I guess I'll sit here and do it. Why not? Or just switch to my drift car and completely fuck up on the very first car I went to upgrade. That's the first time I've ever gotten a part that was lower than what I already had stock. That's disappointing as hell. What a waste of a part. Alright, everything should be ready to go for the 4th, and I believe final, Live Xtrem Series, Episode 4. Looks like we got a little bit of rally, a little bit of power boat, and a little bit of street race. Hopefully in that Chevy ZL1 there that I believe that is. Is that what it is? A Chevy ZL1? I don't know. I don't know those Chevy cars well. Or am I just doing it in this? That's fine too, I guess. Kind of disappointing. What's happening here? Is someone supposed to be talking to me?
Things are about to get rocky for our racers as
Get it?
they
Because we're
take
going to
on
be going
the
off-road?
American Southwest
Rocky?
for series stop number 4. Will the rookie, who's come out of nowhere, continue their dominance? Or will the established stars regain their shine? Get ready to find out.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to win. That's what's going to happen. Oh my. Not if we have to drive up that stuff. Maybe I won't win. That looks dangerous. Oh, it's snowy. Look at that. Little black ice never killed any... Oh, wait, it did? Oh, well. It won't kill me. Oh, Jesus. Maybe a guardrail will, though.
Snow. That may surprise our non-American viewers, but you should know that this isn't an unusual sight.
Really?
The Grand Canyon has a microclimate of its own. One that will test our drivers' reflexes and skills.
I don't believe it. I do not believe that the Grand Canyon can be in snow. We own the snow. Canadians decide who gets snow, and I don't remember distributing any snow to the Grand Canyon. I do remember racing extremely terribly and getting left in the absolute
it's a tight
dust.
Race so far. Anyone could jump into the lead.
Pretty sure I was literally just talking about how far behind I am here and how poorly that I'm racing in these amazing conditions. But look at that, we're right back in it. Rubber band racing, ladies and gentlemen. I get slingshot almost into first position. That's how you do it. That's how you get back in the race. A little bit of nos.
That's impressive driving, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is. Thank you for noticing. Excuse me! This is arcade racing, but it's not bumper cars, people. Yeah, you keep your distance. As my car slowly transforms from a black car to a white car. I'm sure someone could make that a race thing. Oh boy, I'm driving slow. I need to pick it up. Something about the snow makes me like drive a little more cautious. And I don't think this, like, it does definitely have a bit of an effect, but I don't think it's as dramatic as actually racing in these conditions would be, obviously. Well, again, it's not a simulated handling, so it's definitely not, but it just plays with your mind, because you're like, I'm in the snow, I gotta be careful.
From asphalt to dirt, it'll be interesting to see if it changes things up. Or are our drivers so skilled they won't even notice the difference?
I'm noticing a very big difference. But I'm also noticing that my opponents seem to be lost. They took a wrong turn back there or something. Oh my god. Okay, we're switching into a boat. This is a very, very smart choice, I think, to have the final race. The Grand Canyon, like, you can boat through it, you can drive around on it, you can off-road. I think that was pretty clever. I hope they let people create races like this, where it mandatorily switches you and people can come up with just some crazy terrain to force you to drive over. Like driving down the ledges of the Grand Canyon in a motocross.
Scenery. This racecourse is magnificent. I have no idea how the competitors keep their focus in such a spectacular setting.
See, I'm used to multitasking at this point. I'm not saying I do it well, but I just kind of do it. And I don't think about it usually. This is what I get for not thinking. Ooh, that would absolutely tear off all of my engines and props, and I would not be getting any props, that's for sure. I still don't... Can someone confirm or deny that the Grand Canyon can actually cover with snow like this? I don't believe it. I feel like this guy is tricking me and making me look stupid by making me actually think I shouldn't believe everything that I'm told in the video game, you know what I mean?
Live, the best camera system on the market, is proud to bring you Event 4 of this season's Xtreme Series. Live. Track, record, share.
Oh, where's this guy coming from? Back off! These rocks ain't big enough for the both of us. Yeah, that's right. You had to go the long way, motherfucker. Eat dirt. Or... wake. Eat wake. Eat woke. Be woke. That's a commercial right there for someone. And
let's put our racers to the test along the Colorado River.
Well, this is an interesting way for you guys to meet the latest edition. Oh no. No. The latest edition is not making a good first impression. That was my fault. Don't blame her. This is our fair lady Z Rallycross. Yeah, I believe it's the Rallycross one. I get the two off-road ones confused. I think it's Rally Raid and Rally Cross, and I believe this one is Rally Cross. And yeah, just kind of was showing a friend the game. Decided to buy a little something, but I made sure that I bought something that we did need in order to do certain disciplines. We have to have a vehicle, at least one in every discipline, in order to do the discipline. And then after that, we can pick and choose whatever we personally want to have.
We're about to enter a difficult portion of the race. There's a lot of tight curves, rocks narrow the passage, and it's a long way down with no guardrails. And that's even before we take into consideration the loss of grip created by the snow.
Oh, shit.
It calls for careful technical driving.
What about the loss of focus when you look behind you? Did you take into that? Oh my god. Now I see what he means about no guardrails and a long way down.
This bridge indicates we're coming up on the finish line.
Okay.
Racers, if you want to make a move, it's now or never.
Well, thank you for the heads up, because normally I don't get a heads up unless I pay really close attention to the progression percentage. Holy hell. I forgot that we're in an arcade racer and the brakes are pretty exaggerated, but oh my god, I literally saw my life flash before my eyes. Just like that animal probably did. I don't even know what that was. A coyote? I don't even know what it was. Wile E. Coyote just fucking chased the Roadrunner right in front of my eyeballs. Of course, the Ford Focus rally car, or the Ford Focus rally car. It's not a Fiesta, right? Oh god. He's right on my ass. No, no, bad Ford. Get back there. Oh god.
From the Grand Canyon, thanks to all of you for watching the Live Extreme Series test the skills of the world's best racers. Keep on following us on social media, and watch out. Race number 5 is going to be a doozy.
Oh, so look at that. Race number 4 wasn't the last one. There is another one. Race number 5 will be coming up. I do not believe I have access to it yet, but maybe I will be getting it right now. Huh? Game? You want to give me... Oh, I thought that was it, but nope, that was just a psych out. Also, I noticed this... So, I don't know if I've really gone over much of the tuning stuff with you guys. A lot of people have been releasing videos about the tuning in this game and stuff. So you got traction control, self-explanatory. It's not as amplified in this game as most, but especially when you're off-road, sometimes a little bit of traction control is very nice in this game. ABS, that's completely up to you. If you are playing on a keyboard, you definitely want to keep this on. If you're playing on a controller, you could try and threshold brake. I find the threshold braking on the triggers in this on a controller in specific not the greatest in comparison to Forza games and stuff like that, so usually I'll keep at least a little bit of ABS on. I don't think I've even adjusted this one. Maybe I have a little bit, I can't remember. ESP, I definitely haven't adjusted this, because ESP you normally want to take off for all vehicles. It just does some weird stuff to the vehicles, and in general, you don't really want it. If you're not noticing it affect you, you can keep it on, but trust me, try taking it off for a little bit. See if you like the way it handles. It feels a lot different and it feels really good. The slide help now. Not exactly sure what this does. I believe it keeps you from, over spinning when you're sliding and stuff like that, and, completely spinning out and losing the race. But what it allows you to do, if you have it on at all... Hey, look, there's a deer. What's up, Bambi? Okay, I'll see you later, Bambi. Where are you going, Bambi? You're confused. Alright. But anyway, if I... Bambi! And now you're just wagging your tail. What are you doing? Do you want to pose for a photo with me? Come back, Bambi! We're posing! We're posing for a photo! That actually might have been a good photo, Bambi. You and me might have just had a moment there. Let's take a look at it, Bambi. We were doing a little bit of, drifting. You were doing some galloping. It could be good, Bambi. Where'd you go? There you are. There you are, you little sneaky little devil. You're not a spotted deer. You're not Bambi. You're an imposter. Alright, so we were, in like this, and I'm doing a little drifting and stuff. There's dirt kicking up. Bambi's hustling. I mean, that's not a bad little shot right there with the canyon in the background. Huh, Bambi? Do you like it? Do you like the shot? I don't like it when you're going through a bush, though, Bambi. Now I'm kind of going through a bush. That's not good. Are we ever going to be not going through bushes together? I think back here was our best shot, Bambi. We just got to get you in like a better running pose, I think. Looks like you're trying to fly there. Let's go a little bit further here. You know what, Bambi? We're not going to be picky about it. That looks pretty good to me. You're doing a good job, Bambi. Smile. Say cheese. Right, so as I was saying, the slide help allows you to do this weird thing where if you like hold the gas and the brake and turn, you can like really whip any vehicle around 180. And it's, I don't know, like literally all I'm doing is holding the gas, and then when I hit the brake and steer, it just whips right around. And you can just do this forever. So I don't know, the slide help is weird. It's really weird. But hey, it can be handy. I would just play around with those settings. It doesn't take a lot to just kind of lower it all the way down, see how you like it, put it all the way max, see how you like it, fiddle with it in between if you don't want it to be complete extremes one way or the other, etc., etc. And then from there on, I don't know if I have access to everything. No, I need Icon 1 to get gearbox and stuff like that. But I mean, the rest of this stuff is more or less self-explanatory, a lot easier than the Forza games to tune, but a lot less in-depth than the Forza games to tune. I'm not hating on the tuning in Forza, I'm just saying it's a lot easier to understand. Grip to the front, grip to the rear, brake power, brake balance, you know, just use all of these to help yourself in the corners, in the turning, if you feel like you're spinning out, or if you feel like you're understeering, oversteering, whatever, you could play with these things accordingly. Again, I don't even know most of this stuff, but you know, you got some suspension stuff, the rebound, compression, etc. So you could play with that if you're going over bumps. A lot of this stuff isn't going to be too important in my opinion, but if you're going for those top laps and stuff like that, they will definitely help. But later on, the aero distribution and the gearbox is definitely going to be super important in drag racing and anything really, trying to get your car to just accelerate the way you need it to. So I'm excited to unlock that stuff and play with it a little bit more. We'll definitely get to that in the future, which I guess Icon 1 will probably be when we finally unlock the 5th and potentially final, I'll say it again because I was wrong the first time, of the events here. So let's go to Dallas and do a little rally cross, since we have this new rally vehicle that you guys haven't really had a chance to see.
I came up with the idea, helped make all the arrangements myself. See, Rallycross started in Europe, so in honor of that, we're gonna run with nothing but European cars. I know. Genius, right?
I'm in the wrong car. There's a Mazda here too. These aren't European cars. You're a dumbass. That's what you are. I don't know if any of these vehicles... Okay, yeah, I think there's a European vehicle or two here, but they're definitely not all European cars, so I'm confused. Oh, okay, we got the Joker there. I forgot that these rallycross races have the Jokers and stuff, so we gotta take the long way at least one time. We'll do it early in the race here, because why not? But next time we'll just take the shortcut. I'm not sure if the Joker rule is really enforced in this game of the Crew 2. I've just always abided by it, gone each route once, and then gone the shortest route every time after that. And I've only done one race though, I believe, now that I remember, in Rallycross. I honestly didn't think I did any, but now that I think about it, I guess I did do one. I mean, I bought the car, clearly I went and did a race, right? So we'll take the shorter route this time. Ooh, but it's definitely a narrower route. But definitely a shortcut. As long as you don't mess it up too much. I am requiring a lot of focus right now. traction control off and everything. I'm sliding around. But that's what I love about rallycross and off-road races in general. Is it's like a combination of racing and drifting, you know? You're not full-on drifting every corner, but because of the dirt and because of the speeds, you end up drifting a lot of corners, more or less, or sliding the corners at the very least, we'll call it. That's why I like to rallycross, and that's what I was excited about with this game is, you know, the Dirt series is great for rally and stuff like that, but it's only rally, so if you're tired of rally, you're too bad. You gotta rally, that's all you can do. This one, if you're tired, you can go ride on the streets, you can just do whatever you want. Whatever you're feeling that day, you can come in here and do in an arcade setting. The only thing you can't experience is true simulation, but hey, if you want that, you're gonna have to wait. There's a couple of games that are gonna be very simulated coming up. Holy air! And I'm sure you can have a lot of fun with those. But in the meantime, that's gonna be it, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you want to see more, do me a favor, tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. As always, if you're new here, or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button.
Want about how much you love nature. If you're tearing it up just to get a picture of a squirrel in its natural habitat, that's a funny kind of way to show love. They can talk all they want about how they're all about the simple life, but it's hard to hear over the sound of their engines.
I can't tell if he was... Okay, we have a lost boy, too. I can't tell if he was talking shit to tree huggers and environmentalists, or if he was talking shit to people that drive their cars off-road to take pictures with squirrels. I'm confused. But, either way, that's still it. And don't forget to visit Bobo the Clown. Take her easy.
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and like subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take her easy.